what I call this again? Cloud viewing? Or just, I think it was just movie reviews with Upset Tugboat and The Baron.
Oh, right. It was man yelling at cloud?
Just cloud yelling.
Cloud yelling, yes.
Because of the Simpsons joke.
Yep.
But no, this is movie reviews with Upset Tugboat and
The Baron.
The Baron, yeah. And a smelly cat.
Yes. From Friends.
Yes. Okay, we just watched Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yes, this is the only one where they don't have home in the name, so I know which I can remember this title more easily.
Yes.
Brand New Day than the other ones. I can't.
Yeah, I guess it's a new trilogy.
Because there's like Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is like they're gonna do a new trilogy or something like they finished the home arc. This is the
Day arc. Is
tomorrow or the resetting of the home arc? Or
is tomorrow like a nice afternoon, and the sequel is like a very dark day, a very dark night?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it can't go Dark Knight.
Or they could. I think that's what like the whole Venom thing was, that Spider-Man doing his Dark Knight arc thing.
But no, like they wouldn't want to use the term Dark Knight.
Or I don't know.
They'd probably choose something else,
like Dark Spider.
Or
Spider Knight.
Black Knight. Anyway.
The Arachnid Knight.
Yeah, that would probably be more interesting than what happened in this movie anyway.
Alright, anyway, yes, so the movie. Again, we had Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but we also had John Bernthal as the Punisher. And then just like a quick 2-scene cameo, and I guess a fight with who played Mark Ruffalo, who was the Hulk.
Yeah.
That's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. But there's another character that is a spoiler, which we'll get to later in the spoiler section.
Oh yeah, because the movie was really trying to hide it. Yeah, I guess I wonder if we're not going to a new direction with trailers where they try to spoil nothing. Because before, trailers would tell you this plot point that they keep secret. I guess they had enough of a whole lot of other story that they probably didn't need to touch on it anyway, because like a lot of it's just like him trying to jog the memories of his friends.
Yeah, where you remember at the end of No Way Home, where Spider-Man was like reset to like the poor Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood style Spider-Man instead of the Iron Man Spider-Man. Well, they immediately reset that.
Oh, that's right. He is Iron Man Spider-Man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still got like this his AI
Edith,
machines and these replicator machines that build whatever he wants, and he has all this expensive advanced tech.
Yeah,
I get you. But I never really liked that for Spider-Man. I kind of like that street level, sews up his own costume and all that kind of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I guess...
Can barely pay his rent Spider-Man.
I guess we already did that. This might be something that's just a little different, but yeah, I would prefer that too. This movie, he's not even like necessarily the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's like living alone angrily in an attic in New York. For some reason, he just sort of hides there. Yeah, I guess that's the point. Like, I don't know, he wants to reconnect with his friends, but he doesn't like try to make any new ones at all in 5 years. Is there something really special about them?
Yeah. Well, what did it say? It was 5. No, they said 6 months, according to the voiceover or the opening narrative.
It was, but then they went through all of IT and then they graduated, and that's where we pick up the story.
They did all that in 6 months?
No. It was here's 6 months, and then they continued on with the montage in the story.
Oh, okay.
And then
and
then it finally ended with them graduating from MIT.
So it had to be like
4 or 5 years later.
So it was 5. Okay, yeah. So well, how come we didn't make more friends?
Because I think the last Spider-Man movie was 5 years ago. So I think the kids would have aged that. So I think they wanted to keep him that age. Well, I don't know. See, the other thing is, like I would think he would probably make friends. The other thing is, like, Penelope waited 20 years for her husband. That seems ridiculous too, but that's fiction, I suppose. But Odyssey's much better than this movie, by the way.
Hmm.
Especially at IMAX that you can see in certain places.
Yeah.
We did not see this in IMAX. We saw this in regular. But it was still pretty big and impressive.
Well, I guess I'll tell you right now, you don't really need to see this in IMAX because there's like maybe like one or two shots of like the city and the swinging, but that was it. Like everything else it was also mostly just like talking.
Yeah.
So you don't need to see this in IMAX.
No.
Yeah, so he's stalking his friends. He's watching their TikToks.
Yeah, so without going through a whole synopsis, I guess the plot of it, or the main, the main stretch of it is, without spoilers, is he's trying to reconnect with his friends while being a Spider-Man by himself.
Yeah.
In a New York crappy apartment. And he has a cop friend, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he has one friend.
But they don't really know each other. Oh, yeah, and also apparently crime is way down because of Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
But there's this one point where he, gets knocked out for a night. It's not a spoiler just to say that, I don't think. And then when he wakes up, he has, 100 notifications. How much more crime was there before Spider-Man got there?
So is Spider-Man the only one dealing with crime?
Well, yeah. So it's that's crazy. Well, actually, when you're dealing with superhero movies, I think there has to be a lot more crime than you'd usually see, because, we don't always see car chases every single day.
Yeah, they don't have
or
tanks
robberies
shooting up
every single
the
day.
streets every day. Or...
Yeah, exactly. Or even, because a lot of these things he's fighting aren't just, I think... I guess they're suggesting the low levels is what the cop's doing, and he's the one who's fighting the scorpions and
the rhinos and the green goblins is
so that's another problem with this movie. It's not really super realized the world, because what the cops it's basically they don't do anything. They always just defer to the heroes. And so, it doesn't really show you how do people, recontextualize their life now that they're superheroes, because, would you just have cops, or would their mission change to, to clean up crew now instead? And...
Yeah. Well,
they don't really get into, what is it like now that the world is just full of superheroes, because it's not going to be like it is now.
Yeah.
They've been around for, a whole generation now as well, since 2008.
Yeah, and there's, a bunch of, superhero teams and things.
Yeah, so it's people Spider-Man was born and grew up in this time.
Yeah.
Who Stark's kid will be growing up. Well, she was 5 in the movie, so she's 10. Probably very soon is going to have old enough to have her own movie or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're going to make that.
But what I mean is there are now there's generations that have only now ever known superheroes in the Marvel world. So heroes aren't really all that special, and it doesn't really seem to deal with that, even though it's 2.5 hours long.
Yeah,
it's mainly I guess it kind of works on an emotional character level, but it's 2.5 hours long, and there's a lot of nonsense in there, and they should have picked one thing and concentrated on that.
Yeah, there's
they have this whole other villain in the second half, and then they then the backstory for reconnecting with his friends sort of have to be put back for a while, and they should have probably just had the Scorpion as the main bad guy, doing stuff while he hunts him while trying to reconnect with the family, and just keep it tight like that for 2 hours,
and that spider genes are trying to take over.
Yeah,
that was enough of a story.
Yeah, and all this other. Because, they do some world building, they have these new organizations and everything else, but, it's not world building that seems to really, fit with anything. Harry Potter at least kept the real world and the magical world separate.
Yeah.
So she didn't have to think about how would humans react, how would human society react to the supernatural.
I think what they really should have done, because they did a thing again where they mashed 2 stories into one, 2 movies into one, and it didn't really work out very well for either story.
Yeah, because it's 2.5 hours. Like, you could easily, make 2 movies out of that. Cut that in half. Hour 15, just add some scenes.
Or just, like, rewrite it.
Yeah, I know, but...
Add some conclusions to the one... Like, an actual conclusion to, like, the one evil Spider-Man storyline, and then just... You know, like, an actual... Write an actual story for the second... well, I guess the talking about the second part is kind of spoilers, but like the other part kind of needed more in it, and like the character needed to be fleshed out a bit more too.
Yeah, because if you watch Spider-Man 2 again, there's a lot less of this kind of plot. It does focus more on the character interactions. You know, like Spider-Man in number 2, like Harry is upset that Peter Parker won't expose Spider-Man, and at one point he slaps him in public. And you know, and it has lots of, you know, it still has, and you know, the Octavius wife gets killed. And so like it has like all that, you know, it has. I think that was a good example of this movie, probably.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire, not the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, it was Amazing Spider-Man 2, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 Spider-Man 2s. Like, there's also, like, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and now we have the Tom Holland Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. But did they have the number 2 in the title of
Not the number 2, but, like, if you say, like, Spider-Man 2, like, there's, like, three 2s you could choose from.
So, yes, Tobey Maguire number 2, yeah, like, that's a much... But, yeah, ironically, though, it seems like what every superhero took as their guide wasn't Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man 3, where they try to overstuff it with as many things as possible.
Yeah.
Like, that was the problem with the Spider-Man movies from the beginning, really. Like, they still had, like, all these different organizations, and then Tony Stark shouldn't have been in that movie.
Yeah.
You know? Spider-Man should have been on his own, first of all. That's the same problem that Superman movie had, too, where it's like, they have to be on their own. And that's what this movie tried to change, but he still has all these organized, like, it's really not about him. It's still more about the larger world, actually, and not about him.
I could have at least, like, maybe do more, like, how he like made friends with, like, the police chief or whoever she was, and like maybe do a little bit more with that. Like, she's got a family, so maybe you could incorporate that into the story, and maybe like leave out all the other bad guy storyline. Leave that for the next movie.
Yeah, because they have, I think it must be in the trailer, but the organization, what's it called? The cleanup crew or something?
Yeah, or damage control.
Damage control.
Yeah, you can set them up in this movie.
Yeah, so they...
Then pay off in a second.
Yeah, so like it seems like too much to have them in here, actually. Because you didn't need a cleanup crew or all these different organizations in Spider-Man 2 to get 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that was the thing. They didn't want 2 hours, 7 minutes. They wanted 2 hours, 25.
Yeah, I don't know why they needed it. I don't know why they needed it to be that long, because most of that they could have just cut out.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, too. Like, action sequences go on forever now. Like, Spider-Man 2, it was pretty, like... Seemed like pretty quick and to the point, actually.
Yeah. So...
That probably had more limitations with special effects, but... I guess that made that better, I guess, was the limitation. Right. Not having to rely on action. So, well, yeah, but the problem, though, that'd be great, but the problem is, though, the reason why they probably had a lot of this other things in here is because they need it for the larger story. And so I think Spider-Man's probably mainly ruined by the fact that it's part of the MCU right now, this movie.
Yeah.
That's why it's so convoluted and not very good.
I guess because they have to like shove in more MCU stuff into it, and
like the secret character we're alluding to, it they probably would not have had it in here otherwise, unless it was part of more story.
So this was definitely like a tie-in thing to the next thing they're gonna add into the universe.
Yeah, and that's what all them, because there's another movie that was ruined like that. Guardians 3, where there was like a natural trilogy with the relationship with Gamora and Star-Lord.
Yeah.
But because the larger story had to come in, Gamora is a different Gamora now.
Yeah.
So, like, now this relationship's rebooted instead of continuing on to where they wanted to maybe have taken it. But James Gunn was now part of this larger universe, so there's nothing he could do about it.
Yeah.
Because Gamora was already dead by the time they rehired him.
So is he still working for Marvel?
No, that was his last thing. He wanted to finish his trilogy.
Right, so now he's like with DC full time then.
I'd hope so, because that's a lot of movies to be producing.
Yeah. Okay.
Full time for now. Man of Tomorrow has to make like $3 billion.
Yeah, kind of have to make up for Supergirl, I guess.
And even still Superman, actually, because that just sort of made its money back. It wasn't exactly Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Yeah. Not a great start to the Gunverse.
No. And the problem, thing is, and that they started out, with the big convoluted universe, and they needed to start simple. Like, movies usually start building up the story. You start with the one character, and then you learn the larger world from them, and then you meet more characters.
Start street level and work your way up.
Yeah, like it's
like don't have the space aliens and things in the first movie.
Yeah, like those. Without becoming a Superman review, although no, they are kind of the same thing because you're put in the middle of this story that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because in that Superman movie, it's like, all right, so there's a lot of things you gotta know. There's always been like magical humans. They've been around for like 600 years. And also there's a Superman who is not from this planet and came here. And this is his first day of fighting or whatever it was. And now he lost. Yeah. Or this is his first lost fight.
Oh, and also there's a Russian Superman now that he's fighting they lost to. And
yeah.
Oh, and also there's alternate universes. And and also there's giant monsters.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
And also there's this other superhero team that's been working...
And then it goes on, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, just even in the first, like, shot of just, like, 5 lines of text just telling you, like, what the world is. And yeah, so... and this, it's like how... Well, we were there with our elderly parents, and our elderly mother said that she kind of understood what was going on.
Right. Yeah, she hadn't seen the previous.
And I guess all you really need to know is that they don't remember who he is. That's probably good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have like some quick flashbacks to like fill you in on the stuff you need to know for this story.
Yeah.
Which is always kind of awkward to do. But there you are. So yeah, I guess in conclusion for the non-spoilers part, I would give it like a 5 out of 10. Like I wouldn't say it's terrible because there's like a few things that I did like. Like I like the Punisher. I liked the like buddy cop kind of dynamic with the Punisher and Spider-Man. And
yeah, well, you know what happened here? Punisher's movie got cannibalized by Spider-Man. I think.
Yeah.
Because I think I much rather would have seen like an hour 40-minute movie of the Punisher punishing people actually with this Punisher than well actually I haven't seen it, but like I would rather watch that 50-minute movie they put on Disney Plus on the big screen than watching this movie. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to give this a -10 because I found it boring and long and what do you call it? Everything that's wrong with movies today.
Yeah. Also, I kind of like the fight scenes, like the fight with the Hulk and Spider-Man.
Sure.
And I guess the fight with the Hand and no, that's not spoilers. He fights the evil organization.
Well, he fights at the start, does he? Or, well, yeah. Right. Yes, he does have a proper fight.
Oh, yeah, the super duper
with the Hand.
Yeah, the super duper super secret. No one can know about. Organization known as the Hand that everybody seems to know about now,
and are now good guys too.
Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of so. That's why I just say 5. It's not great. I don't think it's like the worst. There's better movies out there, but
no, but
I don't think I would see it again. But I didn't hate it.
Jonah Hex had the good taste to be only 80 minutes long. You know?
Yeah.
Like
okay.
These could be shorter.
I mean, yeah, okay, I suppose. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd probably watch this again.
No, I definitely.
Maybe I'll look up some clips on YouTube again. Maybe at best.
There are no real bad guys in this movie.
Well, I suppose you're gonna go see it anyway because it's Spider-Man, right? So
Might as well. It's a big screen, I suppose. I would watch The Odyssey again if you have any sort of if you're on any sort of fence for this movie, just see The Odyssey again.
okay. So yeah, so that is...
Actually, I think I would recommend this even less than Spider-Man No Way Home, where all the villains came back.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I hated what it represented as well, but they were fine. Like, they actually had... The great actors were there doing stuff, at least.
Okay.
Here, it's like they have none of... At least they didn't try to do nostalgia, but it really sucked.
Well, that's your opinion.
Yes, I know. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So that's it for the non-spoiler part. Now, this is the spoiler part. The mystery villain turns out to be Jean Grey of the X-Men.
Yeah, I did sort of like... I like that they sort of at least teased the bad guy where you didn't ever see him, but they keep, like, warging between people.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that bit. But... Yeah, but then, like, not having a real bad guy, and it's just, like, Jean Grey. Like, okay.
Yeah, that was kind of... Well, I guess it wasn't really done the right way.
I liked it when they, like, punched the bad guy until the bad guy either died or was put into jail, you know?
No, they don't kill the bad guy. They kill the guys around the bad guy, not the bad guy.
Oh, well, yeah, it depends who it is. Well, yeah, now that's how they do it, right? Because, like, in the Spider-Mans, they were kind of careful for him not to kill the bad guy. The bad guy would, like, kill himself somehow.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, Tobey Maguire just jumps away from the platform that's hurling, that William Dafoe is hurling towards him.
Oh, yeah, his glider.
And Octavius decides to sacrifice himself, and... the bad guys blow themselves up, I think, in the third one. But we don't have to go through all of them. But yeah, so like they used to like do something with the bad guys, you know, but now they don't even have bad guys. So I'm not even sure. Yeah, so you mentioned the cleanup crew or the
damage control.
Damage control. You mentioned them like they are a thing in the universe already. What are they?
They take bad guys and turn them into good guys, and they take the weapons of the bad guys and make it useful, or turn them into tools of good or something like that.
And where so like this is in the comics right now, or what did you learn? I
don't know. Well, from the movie.
Oh, just from the movie. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they explained it while he was like doing the walkthrough.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any further information about them.
No,
okay.
Just what they said in the movie.
Yeah. So then I don't know if they're in the comics or not, but yeah, it's a weird. Well, the hand. But anyway, so the hand. Yeah, that's also weirdly convoluted, where it's like they're the bad guys, but then they're the good guys, but then they're the bad guys, so he has to fight them.
They were mind controlled. They were mind controlled.
Oh, they were just straight out mind controlled, were they?
Yeah.
They didn't decide to do this. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was wondering. In the comics, then, do we like are these bad guys or good guys in the comic books? Do you think?
I don't know. Are they even in the comic book?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Because I'm not really sure what this movie's trying to say yet. Are we trusting? What agencies should we trust, and which ones shouldn't we?
No, they were secretly evil the whole time, or we are told they are evil.
Wait, do you remember what happened to Jean Grey at the end? Where'd she go?
She just ran away.
Oh, okay.
She was on a bus. She got away scot-free.
Oh, okay.
After causing all this
she would have
mayhem and
killed a lot of people,
and killing all those innocent people. Yeah,
a lot of people would have been killed.
Well, they were in
real life.
That one guy. You saw that one guy who was straight up killed. You know, that homeless guy. Like, she made the homeless guy jump in front of a cab.
That's right.
So it's that guy's dead, or...
Well, I guess in the end, Jean Grey's supposed to be like a sort of bad guy or like a powerful person that we're supposed to be scared of.
Well, that's what I was wondering about that part was, like, was it, while they were writing this, do they always intend it for it to be Jean Grey, or was that sort of shoved in at the last minute by Marvel or Disney or whoever to be a tie-in? Because for the first part, they were writing the character as like a straight-up villain.
Yeah.
Like the mustache twiddling kind of, haha, I'm gonna kill your whole family kind of villain.
And yeah, 'cause she was killing.
But then in like the last, I guess the third act or the second third act or whatever, they were trying to like re-spin it into like she was actually just a victim the whole time. So it's okay that she killed all those people and did all that bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's Jean Grey, and Jean Grey is the hero, see?
Okay.
Or I guess I guess in the X-Men are the heroes, and she's going to be part of the X-Men, but...
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, the X-Men are not quite seen yet.
Yeah, they're not exactly, not fully in the whole thing, but... Well, I mean, if you have Jean Grey, then yes, you have the X-Men. Like, there's no point in just having her and not the X-Men.
No, they are going to show up because Disney has them now. Yeah, so...
kind of... So the, like... If you want us to, like, sympathize with the not villain, like they made like the director guy in the last act, they were like, he was the mustache twiddling at her in the last scene and all that, but I mean, the way they did it, they kind of made it look like he has a point.
Yeah,
like how he was like saying we need to control them, we need to like put inhibitors on them and control them, and so they're not a menace to the rest of society. And
now, who? This is like a U.S. government agency, is it?
I assume. I don't remember exactly.
Well, like whose authority? Like is this under?
That's probably government. They're all under the government.
Well, like Avengers, they're by themselves, aren't they?
What was the last movie? No, yeah, they're government now.
Oh, okay.
Government operated now. Yeah, the new Avengers, they're also government operated.
Oh, okay.
Because the old Avengers... Wait, what happened to the old Avengers?
They died.
Well, like half of them died, but what happened to the others?
Got too expensive.
Okay. So, wait a minute. Aren't there still a bit? Yeah, because, like...
Well, I guess Spider-Man's still around.
Falcon is still there. The other guys are still... No, wait,
Thor seems still want to be in movies.
Did Avengers just get disbanded then, and now they have the new Avengers with all the...
Well, yeah, no, I think the old Avengers got disbanded with Civil Wars like 10 years ago. Like, the new Avengers been around for a while now.
No, like the Tony Stark Avengers. Like, they went government.
Yeah.
After Civil War, but then during, Endgame. What happened after Endgame? Did they just disband after that?
Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't know. It's a very convoluted storyline.
But anyway, they're all government controlled now.
Like they need to do the classic comic book reboot here at some point.
Yeah.
Well, Tom Holland, this really should be his last movie, even if it's not. And then get a new boy. And start over again, reboot it.
Oh, they're going to do the Miles Morales one. I think that's...
if they ever finish it.
Yeah, no, Tom Holland said that whenever he retires, he wants the Miles Morales to take over as Spider-Man.
Okay, but I think we probably have to reboot it.
Is that with
even if it is with Miles Morales. Or... Not that they need to put more things in, but they didn't have J. Jonah Jameson in this.
Yeah.
That would have been the last one.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And he doesn't do any photography. They sort of... The Spider-Man's very different from the 60s. It's not your great-granddad Spider-Man.
Right. No, he was in the... Yeah, no, he was in the last... J. Jonah was in the last movie.
Yeah, and then they...
And he was the same one from the Tobey Maguire one, wasn't he?
No, he was a guy in his basement who got progressively
Oh, yeah.
better quality
okay,
studios.
he was the Alex Jones.
He was Alex Jones, yeah.
So yeah, no, I guess they didn't have him in this movie. Yeah, and also like the whole evil Spider-Man plot, he sort of just got over his evilness in the last act.
Actually, come to think of it, probably the first half hour to an hour, I was probably enjoying it. I really liked the mystery of the person, and they seemed scary, and yeah, it was scary like he could be anywhere.
He was doing a pretty good setup with that, yeah.
Yeah, and then it just sort of turns into Jean Grey.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the part where it kind of just really fell apart was when she did that drive-by, like right after she tried to
where it's like,
right after she tried to kill Mary Jane, like she does like the drive-by and like, I'll get you one day, Spider-Man, man.
Because I was kind of hoping like it would be like a sort of spirit-like thing that you don't really like.
Yeah.
There's no corporeal thing of it, you know.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting kind of story. Like, is he gonna fight that? How can he trap it? What can he do?
Yeah,
like,
you should trap it in something.
Right there, you can really use your use your noggin on.
Well,
that, like,
Jean Grey was
trying a fun and kind of cool way to deal with it.
Well, Jean Grey was always trying to get into his mind, right? So at the climax, he's probably like, come into my mind. He's like, oh no, it's scary in here.
Like, oh no, there's spiders everywhere. Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped forever inside of Spider-Man's mind. Yeah.
Forever. Yeah, something like that.
By the spiders.
This is my house.
Yeah.
You're in my house now.
So yeah.
Seem to have given up on the multiverse stuff.
And that.
Oh no, it'll probably come back in a bad way with the Avengers. Because you gotta get Tony Stark back.
Oh, well, yeah. I assume they're gonna bring him back for Doomsday, like Tony Stark, not the actual Tony Stark, not the Doctor Doom Tony Stark.
Yeah,
or whatever they're doing for Doctor Doom.
So I wasn't really sure. Like, who are we supposed to trust in this world? I guess Spider-Man was trusting a cop, I guess, who was like leaking him information.
Yeah.
And yeah, but the organization turning bad guys good, they are actually bad guys. They torture a little girl to death or something, or a teenage girl to death.
After she kind of invaded the minds of tons of unwilling people. Yeah.
But no, it's like, because like in the movie, Jean Grey's like, her last memories were of this room. So I guess that means they tortured her to death in that way. So they're the bad guys. What's that?
That too also felt like it was tacked on, just to try to engineer it so that they're the bad guys and she's the good guys and all that.
Well, so they're the bad guys. So are the Avengers the good guys then? And why are we trusting them if they're part of the same government that this organization is?
I didn't see. What was it called? The one with the...
Oh yeah, that's right. They have a new Avengers, don't they? It's called Marvelin, the New Adventures.
No, it was like the one with like the
Marvel. No, not the Marvels.
The other Black Widow, the sister Black Widow.
What did they call it?
I can't remember what it was called.
The other guys.
The Depressos or something.
The Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, yes.
Yes.
They are now the New Avengers.
Yeah,
and they are also villains.
All right, so yeah, I don't know really. Well, okay, so then, fine, then. No, I'm willing to go with the logic of the world. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So all the government agencies are untrustworthy? Well, maybe not necessarily all of them. Well, I guess so, but all the shadowy ones we're not supposed to trust then.
But no, it turns out they're actually good guys in disguise.
Oh, okay.
or no, they're misunderstood bad guys.
Yeah,
but then you misunderstood the misunderstandings. Now they're bad guys again.
Yeah.
But now there was another misunderstanding of the misunderstanding of the misunderstanding, so now they're the good guys. See?
But I mean, like, does this movie want me to trust in Spider-Man, people, the system? Don't trust the system, only your friends and Spider-Man?
Yeah, I don't think there was that kind of point in the movie. Or they were trying to make several
but
different
that's
points
what Civil War was about, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're kind of
Do we trust ourselves? Do we put ourselves in the system, or do we keep aloof of it? And
right, but I think we're kind of a far cry away from the Civil War and that era of Marvel.
Oh, so we're not even asking these questions anymore then?
No.
Superheroes are our overlords.
I don't think they're written that way to be poignant like that anymore.
So we accept their rule then, basically, is the...
No, I'm saying that kind of a point does not exist in the... Like, there's no lesson to be told in these movies anymore. Okay. Like, things are just what they are just because the story needs it.
Oh, okay. So
or what the writers want it.
Well, I guess they were... Because Tom Holland had a thing at the beginning, is like, this is the most blah blah, most emotional, whatever. So I think they were trying to be like, this is the one where it's like, oh, we're going to make all the kiddies cry over Spider-Man. Yeah. So that's what they want now.
I don't think they even know what they want. Well, they don't even know what they want to do or where to go, because seems like they're like pulling it in like several different directions, and I don't know, there's no cohesion to like the whole thing anymore.
Yeah, because like we talk about a lot of this, but we never really even mentioned, maybe just a little bit, the fact that he was like turning into a spy, like he was going through puberty stuff at 25 or 30.
Like, what was that? Like, maybe do more about that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like saying over stuff. They should have, it'd been better if they stuck with just like the Scorpion, actually.
Yeah.
And something like that, yeah.
Or Tombstone, like, put him in the movie.
And then they had
just a cameo.
See, thing is, the villains also got like characters that you could follow and be. It was fun to watch them do villainous stuff when you cut back to them doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't get that in these movies anymore.
Like, show what the evil team is doing. And
how
they're like doing the whole cat and mouse thing with the hero.
Yeah, more cat and mouse stuff, yeah.
More setups.
That'd be kind of cool if it was like, someone, just calling him over the phone or something, going, "You can't find me, Spider-Man."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, they did. Well, they did have that, and for the first bit of the movie, and then they abandoned it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, well, I hacked the phone. Now I know where you are. Ha ha. But turns out I used a different guy to make the phone call. Ha. So I still don't know where. Oh, well.
Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hacked into all the cameras. So I see you. There you are. I found you.
Yeah. There's way too much tech in this.
Well, no. Haha. I wanted you to find me because I have the Hulk. Haha.
Like, Iron Man's supposed to be the high tech thing, and Spider-Man's supposed to be like the grungy. You know, friendly neighborhood, I relate to you thing.
Yeah. More relatable, kind of street level.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to rely on the super advanced tech.
Yeah, because like they did math on the jumps of the spirit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he has like that AI thing.
Yeah, AI thing that did math for him on the jumps, and they figured out she's got a radius like 30 meters or something like that.
It's 33 feet.
Or 33 feet.
Why is it 33 feet?
Instead of in meters, you mean?
Yeah.
Because that would make more sense.
Why is there a limit?
I wonder if see, like in video games, it's always meters and not miles, I think, right?
I don't know.
So maybe the Americans are starting to be taught how to do...
or units?
Yeah.
Sometimes I see units. I don't know.
Well, I guess Ubisoft is a French/Canadian company, so they would use metric anyway.
Yeah.
Because like in Origins and Odyssey, Assassin's Creed, and all the Assassin's Creed, it's this many meters away.
Meh.
Anyway, that's off topic.
So yeah, they really kind of sidestepped the whole turning evil thing. That I think was the more interesting story.
Yeah, so
Which could have incorporated it better into like this other story about the body hopping villain, and they didn't have to have Jean Grey in at all. Like the
body hopping villain.
I think like the stuff they like shoved in kind of made the story worse.
Yeah,
like you said, like I was also intrigued for the first part until then this started falling apart at the end.
Well, I think that's why JJ never likes to have answers, is because the mystery's always more interesting than the answer.
Well, yeah. I think it all depends on how you do it and getting like what your answer is locked in first, then like going backwards and putting in all the hints.
Well, they probably did that with Jean Grey, but it was still just a lame,
Wow.
like, well, okay, so it's a person doing it. Yeah, okay.
I don't
There's
know.
like oh, it's another superhero character. It's like everyone else, I guess.
Either it was just sort of like badly done, or it was just like a forced in thing.
But I would have preferred it, if it was just like forget the Scorpion. It was just some sort of spirit. Or the spirit gets into Scorpion or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, because the spirit can use, or maybe, the spirit then, like, starts using machines and stuff. Or
Yeah. What happened to those people that she possessed?
well, they're not part of the hero class, so they're fine, and it doesn't matter anyway.
I mean, like
They're fine.
that old lady who drove the tank into the building.
They're
like,
fine. They're fine.
Did she like go to prison for the rest of her life?
Cleanup crew helped her somehow, or no, more likely she's in prison right now.
Yeah.
No, actually you're right, because that's how the other thing they didn't really like talk about in real work, because like you would probably put her in prison just because like you say you were possessed, but we sort of have to have a trial over this, because like,
and also
we need to make sure of this first.
Do they even believe this possession story?
Oh, that'd be the thing. After enough people come around, they'll then probably believe it. But then it'll be like, then there'll be a lot of copycats who are like, no, Jean Grey was in my head when my hand just went into the jeweler box and swiped the ring.
Yeah, either way, like their lives are ruined now.
Yeah, because like someone just possessed you like that, and like, but of course it's like these people have been through a lot too. Like you never know. You would really never know that New York was like devastated many times over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember that they had that one tour bus. Remember in that one tour bus? I guess during the tank scene.
Yeah.
They were like, and this is where this whole street was destroyed by aliens. And then the tank came by and destroyed the street again.
Yeah. So like, what? Who do you have? Are there? Oh, I guess no. It's all like Michael Keaton's who quickly run up and nail everything back together. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Like Michael Keaton's crew of construction workers.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of just sort of not really bothering with the whole what are the consequences anymore. Because I think they sort of dealt with that with Civil War, but after that they kind of sort of just forgot about it or just ignored the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because,
it was more just have the team split before the big villain shows up and have more drama because of it. This is...
well, also, I guess, because, I don't know, well, they kind of turned to a joke now. Like, all the even, like, with the Thanos thing, like, probably the most traumatic thing to happen to the whole universe. And it was just sort of a joke.
No, I think I said this in another part, but I think the worst thing you could possibly do is to take away half the population. But the even worse thing you can do is bring them back 5 years later, because then you would just create absolute chaos.
Yeah, after the world sort of adjusted.
Yeah. So it's like, what? Yeah.
But Tony Stark wanted to keep his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I see that.
Well, yeah, no, fine, fair enough. But then that means those are consequences that we should probably be then looking at. Or
just tell the Infinity Stones, hey, keep Tony Stark's daughter while we turn back the time or something.
That's the problem with having like too many movies.
Or the other kids that were born during that time. Just say keep all the people that were born, but we'll just turn back time.
Well, like this is where you have to like start thinking about rebooting, and making the story simple again.
Yeah.
Like I think we're done with this story. We should probably just have a new Spider-Man and everything.
They didn't even answer that question. Remember in the Hulk scene, or the first Hulk scene in the auditorium, the one chick was like, hey, why didn't Thanos just make more food instead of killing the universe? And this sort of just lingered there for a second, then well, Spider-Man, hey, what are you doing here?
Well, that's
like not even
that would have been actually like a good thing to actually ask during Doom's Endgame. It's like,
well, or at least like give a reason or
no,
something.
what I mean
instead
is
of
like
keeping it or turning it into a joke.
that'd be a good way to show that Thanos isn't like a reasonable person. He's actually insane. He just
Yes,
he only
right.
wants badly. Like he has his own. He has in his own mind what balance is, you know,
Right.
which isn't really balance. It's just what he thinks balance is.
Yeah.
Like, why is balance getting rid of millions of people rather than creating lots of food, you know?
Could have said like.
But they, as you said, they weren't
more
interested in
practical.
like these kind of questions or anything like that.
Yeah.
And also Thanos was a bad guy, so I probably wouldn't have bothered thinking about that. But
Yeah.
because actually that was not my pressing question. It's like, how did everyone integrate? The more interesting or pressing question is, how did everyone integrate after the blip? Because that would be the new source of all conflicts now. It wouldn't go over to multiverse. I think now it'd all be about, you know, the people who want their stuff back, you know.
Yeah. Or I guess they try to do that with.
Or there's going to be lots of displaced people that are going to be like coming. There's going to be lots of roaming gangs, basically, as a consequence of this.
Yeah. I guess they kind of tried to do that with Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it's. I don't know, they just did it in kind of a dumb way.
Well, then the next story would be like bringing the universe back together, basically, after being destroyed.
Yeah.
That could be your next plot line instead of multiverse.
Yeah, who was it? Kang the Conqueror, which they had to drop halfway through the arc.
Yeah, they got really lucky, I guess, with... well, actually, they never... Thanos... They didn't even hire Thanos, I think, until, like, a couple years before, anyway, the final movie. They just showed a shadowy figure going,
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's... They... Well, yeah, that's the thing about movies. Like, you never know what... You're dealing with lots of individuals, and you never know what's going to happen. Like, they could be struck by a bus, even. They don't even have to be, like, thrown into jail. They could just be... Any number of
or
accidents could happen.
Just recast.
Yeah, that was... I think you were saying this, so that was sort of like the point of him, too, is that he was always the same.
Yeah.
But still, it's a multiverse. Just say, well, it's different now.
Yeah, I'll say, I've altered my appearance last time we met.
Yeah, because you knew me, so I decided not to keep that one.
Or I have gained more power, which had also altered me as an after effect or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just not say anything.
Yeah. Now, I'm not looking forward to this Avengers at all.
Yeah.
And it's mainly just going to be stuffed with cameos that... Yeah, I'm really dreading it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of not really interested in this new Avengers, even though this is probably going to be like a big, one of the big event kind of movies, but kind of tired of it now.
Yeah, Spider-Man, I guess, because it's Spider-Man, is going to make a lot of money, but we'll see what Avengers does.
Because, yeah, like...
They'll probably make a lot of money, but maybe not like, you know, the gangbusters they were expecting.
Because they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr., so you know they're out of ideas.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's...
All right, well, do you think Spider-Man's going to make $1 billion?
Yes.
Yeah, probably, because it's Spider-Man.
It hasn't lost its goodwill yet. People like that last one for whatever reason, so...
Also, I'm seeing like some pretty positive reviews for it, too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's their business.
But, yeah, no, No, I didn't really enjoy it this because I don't know if I've said this before on here, but like what I like most about anything is like a well-told story.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't even have to have like all action. It doesn't have to be like flashy or anything like that. Just
doesn't even have to make sense.
The story?
Yeah.
No, it does.
No, if you're following it. Oh well, go. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. You probably have.
No, like a well-told story. It's like the probably the best. Or probably the most entertaining thing, I guess, for me anyway, in anything. So, yeah, so it doesn't need, for me, it doesn't need to be flashy or anything like that. It's like, that's kind of like why I like the Star Trek, the original Star Trek, even though it looks really cheesy and cheap and all that, but it's still got some good stories in there, then yeah, I'm going to enjoy it.
Well, see, I think
Why I don't like the new Star
I
Trek.
don't think. Well, see, the thing is, I don't think stories even necessarily have to make sense because, like, if you look at Nolan movies, actually, like, they're not meant to be thought about closely afterwards. They're meant to just go through the story. So, like Batman does not do things that make sense. Like the Joker, he apparently has no plans, but he comes up with these huge elaborate plans. You know.
Well, that was the whole.
But okay,
about the mystery of him, like he says one thing but does another.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he gives you like different stories about how his scars happen and you know that, and like, oh, it's all mystery.
But I think I don't think everything has to necessarily.
When he says he doesn't have a plan, is that true? Is he telling the truth? Because he seems to have lots of plans. Like, whoa, what's with this guy? You know.
Well, I suppose so.
I guess that's what makes him a more intriguing character too.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think it necessarily has. Like, it just. If you have a director that's good enough to take you through the story, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, actually, more what I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't be seeing. If the director's good enough, you wouldn't be seeing the seams of the sewing, of the stitching together.
Yes.
Of the movie. If the director's doing it right.
Yeah, you don't see the crowbar that's jamming the other stuff into it.
Yeah, exactly. And this was not a seamless movie like Spider-Man 2 is.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, yeah, it's a pretty seamless movie. Like because back then they didn't have planned out sequels.
Yeah.
They planned to have a sequel, but they didn't have it all like figured out.
Yeah, they didn't have like whole shared universes.
Yeah, back then it would be like they put you up for a 3-movie deal because everything was trilogies in the 90s and 2000s.
Were they like against shared universes back then, weren't they?
Probably.
Because like everybody had their own IP and they didn't want to. Or I don't know. You just didn't really see it back then.
No.
Even like a point of somewhere where it might make sense to have like characters from other movies, they still didn't do it.
Well, both are good. Very separate universes or shared ones. It's just that.
Yeah, that's fine.
What happens is that one thing kind of becomes popular, and then we get way too much of it until we're sick of it.
Yeah.
So right now it's because I remember for interconnected universe, it's like, oh wow, did you know Quentin Tarantino's all his movies are in the same universe because they have like the same cigarette company and stuff like that. But now that's so cool. Or even Kevin Smith did that. But now it's like everything's a shared universe, and you have to watch everything in order to understand the other bits.
Yeah, it all ties into other stuff. Like you have to see the Thunderbolts to understand.
Yeah.
The 2 scenes with the other Black Widow, and you have to know what happened in the previous movie to know what happened in this movie, and you need to know what the X-Men are. You need to know who the Punisher is, which that's another thing. Having the Punisher in this PG movie, like I don't know if you've seen the Punisher series, but it was not PG.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny that kids are now going to watch this and say, "Oh, it's the Punisher. What else is the Punisher in?" And here he is tearing out people's lungs and whatever in this show and all that. It's kind of weird that they had like this Netflix rated R hard R Punisher in this happy-go-lucky PG-13 movie with Spider-Man that all the kids are going to watch. And they had to change the character to be not like that, and or I don't know, they just sort of trying to ignore the Netflix now. Punisher, or what?
There's an even better one. Yeah, I don't know. I can't be. Those TV shows are too long. I don't watch the TV shows. Actually, I watched one. What was it? The Stuntman one.
Or not? Yeah. I mean, not that I minded that this was the John Barenthal Punisher, because like I said, I liked that. I liked him in the buddy cop thing with Spider-Man. That was, well, yes, that's only, I guess, not the only, but one of the parts I enjoyed.
Because you probably could have just had like him and the Punisher being buddies or something,
or just have
skip a lot of other stuff, because you could have cut a lot of stuff.
Or just have them have it be the buddy cop movie with the Punisher instead of just
like this
doing the whole Jean Grey thing and all that, and like incorporate that with him turning evil and the Punisher going, "Oh, you're going too evil now. You have to come back, Peter," and have that kind of scenes and things and.
But yeah, this movie's a big disappointment to me.
Yeah, I would say it's disappointing.
Yeah, so I really don't have much else to say other than...
I guess we came to...
This is what movies are now, at least Marvel ones are now, and we're all the worse off for it.
So,
at
yeah.
least we have the Odyssey anyway.
Okay.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess you don't care.
Nah, not really. Not really. It's not really my kind of thing. In conclusion, the movie is kind of disappointing.
In conclusion, the movie is very disappointing, mostly boring. I hated it even more than the last one, and I hated the last one. My guess is they had too many villains in the last one, so they decided to have less.
Yeah.
So...
And in conclusion to the conclusion, I did not hate the last one, but I mean, I guess I didn't really. Well, no, I guess I enjoyed parts. No, I like the last one. I don't know how I feel about the last one, but okay. So in conclusion, this movie was disappointing.
Yes, this movie was bad. I hated the last one. I hated this one even more. I think they had too many bad guys in the last one, and this one has too few.
Yeah, good enough.
Don't see it.
I need see it if you want, I guess, but
or see it if you want. But
I don't know, because again, like it's getting positive reviews, so I don't know. Maybe it's just us.
Oh, there's all types of people out there. I don't know. We don't have to necessarily agree all the time with them or like what they like.
Yes, we do. No, everybody has to agree with what we think. Everyone has to have the same opinion as us.
Or do we have to have the same opinion as them?
Oh.
Or what?
Oh, wow. There's a philosophical question.
To end on, yes.
Whoever,
and if you're bored during the movie, you can think about that question too.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
End. End? Yes, end.